Hello everyone. I would like to continue with the previous video. In previous video, we did a quick review for derivative rules, and we went over the product rule and the quotient rule. And there are 3 videos for this. And I kind of started the second video with differentiating this function, and we are using the quotient rule. So in this function, we have minus 7x squared minus 2 divided by square root of 2x minus 6, all of it to the exponent 3. And I just repeat myself that in previous video, I mentioned that many of us wants to convert this into, you can raise this denominator to a negative exponent. Then you can use the product rule. However, I do feel that it will make things a bit more complicated. Excuse me. And because the rules for derivative as quotient rule, it is invented for a reason, right? So if we use this, we can just have to identify u and v and differentiate u, differentiate v, find v squared, substitute into the equations. And here's what we have done in previous video. And when we substitute into this equation, up to this point, because you are using the quotient rule to simplify this expression and express your final answer as fully simplified and expressed as positive exponent only, would actually be not complicated. Okay, so let me get started here. Okay, I was asking everyone that if you take a look at this expression, the product, subtract this product, you realize that 2x minus 6 is the common factor, okay, of this 2. But there's a 2 exponent in this case. So what you need to do is, excuse me, I just want to take a sip of tea. So whenever you feel that I pause my voice, it means that I just take a sip of tea, okay? So between 2x minus 6 raised to exponent 3 over 2 and between 2x minus 6 raised to exponent a half, the trick that I showed everyone in previous video is that you will factor out the one with the lower exponent. So 3 over 2 is greater than a half is smaller than 3 over 2, so I will factor that out. So now I will have dy over dx will be equal to 2x minus 6, and then I take out the one with exponent a half, and let's see what I have left in the brackets. Alright, okay, so basically what you have left in the bracket, for the first product here, you will have 2x minus 6 raised to exponent 1. Okay, so then you have 2x minus 6 in the brackets raised to exponent 1. I don't have to write a 1. And negative 14x stay the same, and subtract minus 7x squared minus 2 times 3, and this one already out as a common factor, so you only have this product left over. And what we do at the bottom is we have 2x minus 6, all of it raised to exponent 3. Alright, okay, so a quick review. Okay, so let me do a quick review here. So quick review, and here is the trick that I shows everyone for factoring. Okay, so when you factor, it means that when you take 2x minus 6 out of this bracket, so I discard the rest. I just want to demonstrate for you how I can get 2x minus 6 to the exponent 1. Okay, so 2x minus 6, this one is actually 3 over 2, right? So when you divide it by 2x minus 6, all of it to the exponent a half, remember factoring is the behind the scene of factoring is you have to divide your common factor into the expression that you have. Okay, so let me write negative 14x here. Alright, okay. So because you are dividing the two powers with the same base, that means you subtract the exponent, right? So you subtract the exponent. So in this case, you see that this one is the same as that. So you could have 2x minus 6 of exponent 3 over 2 subtract a half. So what is 3 over 2 subtract a half? You have 1 left. The 1.5 subtract 0.5, you have 1 left. So that is why I show everyone this trick. It's just a quick review for everyone. So why I am having this as the exponent 1 here. Alright, okay. So let's continue. So when I continue with this, everyone probably asks me, okay, now I have to simplify. How can I simplify when I have 2x minus 6 to the exponent a half, and then I have 2x minus 6 to the exponent 3 as a denominator? It's in fact very simple. We can also apply these formulas right here. Alright, we are going to apply that formulas. And inside this square brackets, all you have to do is just distribute. So distribute, take negative 14x, multiply each term inside this bracket. You could take 3, multiply each term inside this bracket, and then we simplify from there. So let's let's continue down below. So I will write dy over dx. Okay, I will tell everyone that you are going to take 2x minus 6, excuse me, to the exponent a half. And this one, I'm going to show everyone that you are going to bring it down to the denominator. Okay, so you're going to bring it down to the denominator. So this will be your 2x minus 6 to the exponent 3 here. I'm going to bring it down here in a second. Okay, I will bring it down here in a second. And then at the same time, I will finish off the numerators. So, okay, so let me zoom down so I can show everyone what I have done. So I have negative 14 times 2x, right? Okay. Then I take negative 14 times that. I will take 3 times that. 3 times negative 2. And don't forget there's a negative here. So I will end up with negative 28 x squared plus 84x. Okay. 3 times negative 7x squared will give me negative 21x squared, and multiply the negative, so I should have the positive 21x squared. And 3 times negative 2 is negative 6 times negative 1, I should have positive 6. Okay, so let's move down to the next line. So if I said that I bring this down to the bottom, dy over dx, then what you can see here is I will have 2x minus 6, and I bring it to the negative half. Okay, so 2x minus 6 to the exponent 3. Again, a reminder to everyone that I can do this. I can convert my exponent as a positive exponent into the negative by dividing that into 1. Okay, so I am doing this so that I can combine the two exponents. I also apply another exponents formulas here. So in this case, I will add this 2 exponent, because then you see that I will take negative half plus 3. Alright, so let's simplify the top, because I know that I can combine these two like terms. Okay, so combine that two like term, I will have negative 7x squared plus 84x plus 6. Okay, so for the denominators, I will take negative half plus 3, so negative half plus 6 over 2, so I should have 5 over 2. Okay, so now you see you are having a positive exponent at the same time. 84x plus 6, And at the denominator, I will have 2x minus 6, all of it raised to the exponent 5 over 2. And I double check. As the numerator, I cannot simplify any further, and the denominator, I also cannot simplify any further, and I am done.